What's going on, team?
What up, team? How we doing?
Today is one of them wild days, man.
Dude, it's just a chop day. Just a little bit of a chop day. I mean, again, that's kind of what we saw. I'm up like 1.5% on the day. And I was like, I'm done. I don't want to fuck around with any of this. What's the point?
Yeah.
It's just going into CPI tomorrow. There's no craziness. Just like, it's just flat. We do have some announcements for you, team. So make sure you guys slap the fuck out of that like button over there. We've got a couple of announcements. We have some really awesome things coming for you guys, too. I know a lot of you guys saw the announcement that I put to the entire community. I didn't just run a marathon, Applejacks. I have an aggressive sunburn that I have a shitload of stuff on my face to try to make myself not peel. But guys, so what we're going to be working on for you guys over the next couple of weeks here. Also, George, get that bullshit out of here. That stock's never going to go to 50K. But looking at what we have going forward, you guys saw what we're going to be doing. We're going to be working on getting you guys a full built out crypto alert platform. So I hope you guys are excited for that. The other thing that we're going to be working on too is creating a different type of curriculum for you guys. I'll leave it at that. We're kind of going to streamline it and make sure that it's a little bit different. We're going to be working with Hot Potato. We're going to be working with Andy. We're going to be making some really interesting videos for you guys. They're going to be short, concise. There's going to be, what is it? There's not quizzes, but there's going to be something involved over there. And it's going to make your learning process incredibly streamlined and easy. So for those of you guys that haven't watched those curriculum videos, I mean, you shouldn't even be on these streams right now. That's kind of the fact of it. Once you sign up and you get your first month for $5, curriculum is all you should be watching. Paper trading, then come to the streams and say, okay, this is then what they're doing. The other thing that we got to talk about here too is that with that, Gabe and I also want to start making a boatload of educational videos for you guys on our channels. So in order to do that, we need a little bit more time throughout the day in order to
a lot more time.
Yeah, we can't like guys, when we have the Monday night stream, we got the Wednesday night stream. We've got all day. There's not enough time in the day for us to do it all. So the afternoon stream that I do, I mean, it's just been slow in the afternoons usually. So we're probably going to back off that one a little bit. We'll kind of come on every now and then there. Morning streams will stay the same. And then Gabe's going to be streaming a lot more with the master group. So that's one of the updates that we have for you guys. I mean, Gabe's going to be streaming a lot more with them. We're going to come on here a few times a week, do this midweek stream, but there's going to be a lot more videos for you guys. Learning videos. You would love to see a day in the life of Gabe and Vix. You guys see the day in the life of me. I sit here with you guys. So we're going to try and make sure that you guys have the best tools that you possibly can going into the market every single day and the best learning curriculum videos. So we're going to continue doing that for you guys and just get it going. I told you guys, I've got that Rita video coming out for you guys later today, 6 p.m. It's going out on Rumble at 4.
Ooh.
But we have a lot of really awesome stuff coming for you guys. I would be, if you guys knew what everything was coming to you, I mean, I'd be very excited. Hot Potato, what up, buddy? You guys are the best. Thank you, Sunil. No, I don't have COVID. I have a sunburn and I have Aquaphor on my face.
Yeah. My video will be day trading for beginners. We're literally just gonna align you and prepare you. That video is also dropping today. All right, so this will be fun. But yeah, we will be scaling back on the redundance of what we're doing, and we're going to rely heavily on the quality of content and educational material that we're going to build for you guys, to be able to consume, digest, and apply. At this point, STV and myself, we wear many, many hats. If you want to know our day in life, we wake up in the morning, scan the market, call each other, prep each other, do our lives, get off our lives, on a meeting, talking to Andy, talking to Algo, checking on the bots, setting up meetings with third-party companies for marketing, following up with Andy, working with Hot Potato. Guys, this shit's nonstop, and it is not sustainable. as it
That's why when I
stands.
went outside for the first time in like forever, I did this because I was like, I never get to go outside. We're always doing stuff for you guys. So yeah, we're gonna make sure that the quality of the information that you guys are being fed is the highest quality. To make sure that you guys just have the best information. Again, there's nobody else doing what we have done for retail investors, and we are going to continue building you guys up continuously, just making sure that you guys have the best of the best.
Yeah, yeah. And we also will we will keep raising prices until we match the market.
Mhm.
Right now, you guys have probably the most affordable tool set on the planet, but
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it's the market dictates our pricing, and we're not going to be Dollar General. We are a premium community. You guys need to start acting like it, consume the content that we create, and also just going to put it out there. DC5 crypto or DC crypto is no longer with us. We parted ways. Basically, just he fucked around and found out. All right. So that's it for those who are wondering.
Mhm.
With that being said, let's get right into it. The market's just literally been flat. It was a slide flat. That's really what this market's been. It's a slide flat,
Mhm. It's the
right?
day before CPI. Nobody's really I mean, there's probably not going to be any last minute positioning before CPI, maybe in the last 2 hours of the day. But you guys have seen like the last couple hours of the day have been slow.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about an AI bot calling out the RSI MACD thigh gap in the morning? Oh no, guys, morning streams are still staying.
Yeah.
We're good on there. Gabe's master streams are staying there. My morning streams are staying there. We just need a little bit more time throughout the day to make these videos for you guys.
Exactly. Exactly. So the market has not reversed yet. Usually, if the market you're looking for a reversal by noon, it has not happened. So that just confirms that everyone's just sort of kind of sitting on their hands and waiting for the prints tomorrow. Um, and that's fine. We're looking at the SPY. SPY has literally, I mean, it's recaptured itself. It had a day high of what 1054. Had a pre-market high of 410.83, 410.54. Basically market open high. So this is, I don't know. The SPY looks like it's reversing. You're looking at companies like, Tesla's been ripping as well.
Was it?
It was ripping, nose
Yeah, those
dying.
little bounces off that 3-minute 200. Yeah. Dude, I can't like the trades that I took today. I don't even know if you could really find a good picture of them on the chart. Like you'd be like, "How the fuck did you make money during that?" And I was like, "I don't know, it's just I literally was taking gains so quick." And this is something that I want you guys to realize too. And we've talked about this a little bit in the past with market context. Knowing where the news is and what markets are most likely going to do because of that. We have a massive week ahead. CPI, PPI, retail sales, jobs reports, data out the ass. The day before all of this starts is probably going to be a little bit choppy. Guys, I was taking gains today at like 5-6%. I was not hunting for anything. Like you look on these charts here and you see where I was getting these like trades. It's like it's 2 candle trades. Like I was in these trades for 8 minutes and I was out. I was not willing to fuck around and find out. Now, if you just said fuck it, bought puts in the morning, you probably made a solid amount of money. But again, that's not really what we're in the business of doing. We need to wait for our actionable signals, trade with good risk management. Yeah, also East Coast bank earnings on Friday. There's a lot of stuff happening. So this is the calm before the storm. And these are the things that we try to get across to you guys where it may not make sense to trade some days. This one, I mean, you could have made a little bit of money here. I mean, I'm up a little bit. I bet Gabe's up a little bit too. But it's not a day to try to be a hero. It's make a little bit of money and sit the fuck down. You don't have to be freaking out.
Yes. Also, I want to harp on something that we were talking about last night. Remember, we were talking about Netflix?
Yeah.
And basically, again, guys, this is why we have to fall back on the rules and going through progressions and reading all the indicators. I'm going to go to the chart here. Let me supersize this. Well,
Oh yeah, we were talking about that versus the thigh gap versus playing just the direct traffic light.
yeah.
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 Exactly. You guys can see it painted on the chart right here.
Right. It's painted on the chart here. Basically, you had a potential reversal alerted here on the thigh gap, right? Someone had mentioned, brought up a question yesterday, like there was a little confusion as to, you know, being signaled a reversal, but in a traffic light trend. And what we did was we broke down RSI. Vapor up, yes, it was you. We broke down RSI and going through your progressions and reading all of the indicators. And one thing I said was the only way I'm going to play this reversal is if we get a break below 335.54, which we haven't, right? And so, although the thigh gap and STV does this very, very well in the 3 minute, you have to still be cautious on especially on larger time frames because it does take longer to develop, right? Because we're talking about daily here. We're not talking about like 3 minute candles,
Mhm.
right? But another thing, it's not truly overextended as the way STB likes it,
Yep.
and you find that more so like on the smaller time frames.
Yep.
But being able to read your indicators and draw a conclusion is how you do this. I think a lot of people, especially those who are just joining the community, you're looking at an indicator. You're looking for that one indicator that's going to do it all for you, right? And the thing is that is the wrong way to do it. The absolute wrong way to do it. And that's the reason why we say go into the curriculum and learn what we talk about because it exposes you to different the different indicators, and it also helps you to develop your thesis as you go through your progressions. I even teach you guys how to read the indicators down up or top down, depending on the trend. Okay.
Taking all those indicators off, like we talked about last night.
Yes.
The
Yes.
other interesting thing about that Netflix chart there, in any charts that you guys are looking at right now for swings, I know a lot of people are very comfortable with day trading, and that's kind of how we started funneling you guys in. Swings are great, but you have to think about it in a little bit of a different way. And the best kind of analogy for this is we have a shitload of data coming out on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's almost the same exact thing as if we were day trading and knew that there was a giant data release at 10 or Powell was speaking at 2. Well, what would we do then? We would just wait for the data to come out, see which direction the market wants to go, and then execute. Like you guys
Yes.
hear me all the time. It's like, why would I then play into data? It doesn't make any sense. It's the same thing today with the swing trades. That's why you guys hear me say, and you saw it on Twitter, I'm not swinging. I'm out of all my swings. I am not interested in swinging anything through the end of this week because when giant pieces of data are coming out, the market becomes binary. It becomes a 50-50 chance at whatever's going to happen. So you don't know. If you have no edge in any given point in the market, why are you putting your money into it? I know when I put my money into the market, I have some sort of edge in whatever regard it is, whether it's risk management, whether it's the strategy that we're using, but I have something. If I'm going to play through data, I have zero. I'm gambling, and I don't want to do that.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I got eyes on Nvidia.
I traded it today a little bit.
I have eyes on
I played
Nvidia.
it from I played it off the first bounce. There was like a first bounce in there that looked good on the 1 minute. Again, that was the other thing I was looking at today. I was kind of screwing around with the 1 minute just because I knew that the price was most likely going to chop. So if I could get a good entry on the 1 minute, I could be out of it pretty quick. But yeah, also like Ralph says, get the likes up, bro. Hit that like button, team. Run up those numbers. What are we at right now? 50 something? Oh,
Something
you
like
guys got to double that up. You guys are slacking. Run that up to 100, team.
that.
Algo's waiting to play puts on AMC. Yeah, people are being stupid. They're like, cost to borrow. You know what cost to borrow so high? The arbitrage opportunity, dum-dums. Like, oh yeah, it's gonna go down. As it also, we should just get all the shares that we can. Up, yep, supply and demand. That's how that works. Idiots.
Yeah.
10%
AMC on a
back.
3 minute. AMC on a 3 minute looks pretty spicy on the way down. Honestly.
Does it?
Yes. Yes. All right.
Ooh, that is spicy.
All right. So basically, to answer a question, puts, I'm reading it down. Calls, I'm reading it up. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm looking for a put here, so I'm gonna read this down. My first look is MACD. Are we seeing weakness in the strength? It's flickering, right? My next check is RSI. What's RSI doing? It looks like it's gonna break, but it hasn't. You see, right? Then we got thigh gap here, and it's signaling down, right? And so basically, when you are in a call, I'm reading it the other way because I'm looking for strength off the thigh gap. That's one, right? Then I'm reading RSI where it's at relative to its moving average, and then I'm checking that the MACD has momentum to the upside, right? So when I'm calls, I'm doing down up, and inputs, I'm doing top down. Okay, so um, that's how I would do it, Patel. Hope that answers your question, right? I just like to have uh, an organized way of interpreting my data, right?
Oh
But the
yeah.
thing is, we don't favor one indicator over another. And that's the thing, and I want you guys all to understand, right? So if you go ahead and you see all these trading view videos or like a Lux Algo indicator, like just marketing it as like the next thing, the next best thing since fucking sliced bread, peanut butter jelly. You have to understand that that indicator is probably bullshit. It's pointless. It's information overload. It's designed to look pretty. It is designed to look like it works. But over time, it just simply doesn't.
Hmm.
Now, what works always is taking bits of pieces of information, right? And compiling a thesis and using a little common sense. Now, you can't build anything without a blueprint. Okay. These indicators are your blueprints, right? And you build it with everything, not just one thing, right? Let's see. Who's this? Gavin Tusum?
Who's that?
Yeah, that's who the fuck is that?
I've never seen that. The risk on AMC2 is like 5 cents. Like you have 5 cents of risk there.
Vibrant stock.
It's nothing. I probably wouldn't do it. I'm sweating. I'm not sweating. I have Aquaphor on my face, guys. I never get to go outside because I'm always hanging around with you guys. You let me out of the cage for 3 days, I'm going out in the fucking sun. It's also nice as shit out today. I was walking around yesterday and there was all these hot girls walking around and I was like, what are you guys afraid of the fucking cold? Where have you been?
Yeah, now your forehead has more wrinkles than your nuts.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh Jesus.
MACD
Hey
indicator. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, we use it as a guide. It's not like remember, there's not one end all be all. So if there's something that's better, cool, but we don't really need it because we're just getting the general idea of where the trend is going. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not sweating.
Redbird trades. You must be new. Okay, listen, man. Hunting those pretty indicators and then, just hey, do what you want, man. But at the end of the day, we have everything we need.
Howie just scalped AMC for 20% at a boy.
Sweet.
The thing is too, guys, and this is something that I've told you guys before, and I'm gonna reiterate it right now. When people
Yes, we do. Red trades. Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
it's called thigh gap.
It's called thigh gap and it's called the 24.
Mhm.
We're not
So
going to check anything out, man.
here's
We're
the
just not.
here's the thing that you guys are always going to struggle with, and you think that if you think this way, it's never going to work out for you. And this is us trying to help you. Yeah, that could be a decent indicator. Cool, great, whatever, great. It's a video. You literally, Redbird, you literally just pointed out the same thing that Gabe said is a problem, and you're falling into this trap. Here's your trap. You're being what I like to call a strategy whore. What you're doing is you're going around and saying, this isn't working, so it must not be me. It must be what I'm using. And then you go around and try to do all this other nonsense that ends up not working. So
Yeah.
Rita doesn't use any of that nonsense. It uses exactly what we teach you. And Rita murders the market. How does thigh gap let you know the market's moving sideways? We've shown you many times. It consolidates at a neutral line.
Yes.
So
Right. Let me break this down. Let me break this down, man, for the noobs in the fucking back. All right. Like, let's do this. I mean, no disrespect, but Jesus Christ, this just shows how people just don't pay attention. All right, so here you go, right? You got thigh gap. We really have neutral point, which is right here. Consolidation is basically this. That's showing
Mhm.
you consolidation right when thigh gap is hanging out
When it's
right
paging
at
0.
neutral at 0.00. Another show of consolidation is when you see price action hanging around the 24. So you have two indications of consolidation, my friend.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes.
Works
Yes.
very well.
Very, very well. All right. So that's it, man. We're good.
I
Um,
wanna caution everybody on doing things like that. What most people do, and Redbird, I'm not coming at you for this. I don't know what you've been trading and what your experience has been. This is just more generally. What most people will do is think that there's the problem isn't with them, it's with their system. That's usually not the case at all. Especially when you have the best system with the traffic lights, thigh gap, and everything. If you're not having success, it's not the system, it's you. So
yeah.
you can't then go flip to another indicator because then you're going to think the same things over and over and over and over when you're just burning money. What you need to think about is okay, most of the time it's a risk management and discipline issue.
Yeah. All right. When can we get that chart? When you join the master level.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me explain something. Trade IQ, Lux Algo, they're in a business of charts, right? We're in a
Mhm,
business of printing. It's very, very, very different,
mhm,
right? So if I'm in a business of charts, I'm financially incentivized to keep recreating charts and call the MACD the McDonald's indicator,
mhm,
beautified a little bit. I have a
mhm,
financial incentive to take advantage of noob traders.
mhm.
However, I have at this point, there's a financial incentive for me to make sure you guys print and provide you, the best trading strategy out there. All right.
Mhm.
It's different, right? Let's see. That's it. So that's where we're at with it. All right. Uh,
Mhm. Should we do some call-ins? Yeah, like a half hour
uh
left.
yeah. Let's see. What do I think of Jeff Forbes? I think he's cool.
I like Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff and I used to be like almost neighbor, not like neighbors, but like we lived a couple towns over from each other. Turn off.
Brittany Vasquez
Guys,
says,
I'm
"Turn
not
the air
sweating.
on."
I have Aquaphor on my face. I have like stuff to make sure that I'm trying not to peel.
Oh, man.
The
Yeah.
Coke guy is back. Cokehead.
Oh, god. I prefer Pepsi.
Yeah.
So,
Call me Mr. Intrinsic. What'd you do, Mr. Cheese? Let's see. The success rate of the strategy on SPY in the long term. Ooh.
you actually have that data, don't you?
Uh-huh. Guys, one of the videos that I'm gonna be making for you guys over the next week is exactly that. So get ready. The one tonight is really cool because it has to do with me. It like
Yeah.
the video, the actual thing that the algorithm does is me, which is kind of fucking cool. So get ready for that. That video is coming out at 6. So here's the thing with the algorithm. I'll give you guys a hint. Our algorithms are so fucking good that I can't even put responsibly in the title what they were able to do and accomplish over the entire time that TradingView allows you to go back to. Do you know why? Because the return was 6,000,000% from 1993. I can't put that in a title. So I had to nerf my own data to make it look better and like more presentable on YouTube. That's how fucking insane our algorithms are. Like, I go back and type it in and I'm just like, I can't put this in a title. Like,
No,
but they
it's
are really good. So I showed the test from back like 5 years on this one. It's really cool. I think the one that's like 6,000,000% was back since it's either 1993 or 1997. I'd have to look at the data again, but I just forget which date it lets you go back to. But the ones that we're gonna look at in the video tonight, and then we can do it on SPY too. I mean, I have the data. I just have to show it to you guys, make a video, and then we're good to go. But that's gonna be a lot of the videos that are coming out too. So get ready for those. What the one tonight is the one. Oh, Hot Potato thinks 1997. Yeah, the algorithm that I'm showing you guys tonight is the one that since 1997 has generated 6 million%.
Do I believe it? Yep. Does STV believe it? Yep.
I just can't imagine me putting that in a title. I can't do that.
No, you can't do that. That's like going back in time, right? And going to the pyramids and showing, the ancient Egyptians a fucking smartphone. They wouldn't believe it. So it's all about like reconditioning what you think and just opening your mind to the possibilities. I'm a big fan of compound interest, so I believe it.
Yeah, I'll those of you guys that are it didn't do that. I just took the screenshot of it. I'll throw it in Market Talk right now. Just so that you guys can see it. There you guys go. Boom. It is that's not the right one. Hold on. Upload file. That was a picture for a thumbnail that I can't use. This one right here. The
world's waiting.
Hold on. Sorry. That's the picture right there. There you guys go. It's actually 7 million%. It's 6,988,638%. So again, guys, the things that we're doing over here, it's disgusting. The algorithms that we have, the strategy that we teach you guys, if you follow the rules that we have, you're gonna do well. So that's why when you guys bring, it's like, oh, look at this indicator. It's like, I don't give a fuck. We have the stuff that makes money. So again, guys, everybody,
you look like you ate one of these. I swear to God,
you look like I ate one of those. Oh, yes. Also, guys, the interesting thing about that algorithm too that you guys are gonna find, it's unlevered. There is no leverage on it. It's just trading shares. It is no options, no futures, nada. It is unlevered. It's fucking disgusting.
Yes, it really is disgusting. I mean, and that's why we tell you guys, even if you have a small account, just stick to it, right? Stick to it. Give yourself a year or 2, maybe 3. Stick to it, right? You're not okay. You have to allow your growth as a trader to happen. Okay. And one of the things, and this is why, okay, just because you have a large port does not make you a good trader.
Mm-hmm.
But if you build up to a large port, that makes you a great trader, right? And then the thing is, guys, you're thinking about this, right? You have $100,000 portfolio, $250,000 portfolio, right? And you're hunting for 0.5%, 2%, 3%. Well, just let's say 0.5%, right? I mean, you're still making $1,000 a day or more, you see. So you have to understand that there is just a lot of magic that's happening courtesy of compound interest, right? That's just, I mean, you think about it, man. Fucking again, I hate bringing this dude up, but it's like Ken Griffin made $16 billion last year.
See, he donated 300 mil to Harvard today.
Look at that. Yeah, that's fuck you money. That's more than fuck you money, right? I'm a peasant next to this guy. Like, I'm a non-motherfucking factor. But
Gabe is a fucking crazy person. Bro, you guys all got to witness Gabe run up an account from 10 grand to 310 grand in a month.
It is doable. It's very easily doable once you know what you're doing. But again, you just have to expand your mind, right? And give yourself the time to grow. That's it. That's not FU money. That's the apes. Oh boy. Wait till the conspiracy theorists come out saying that Kenny G is working with Harvard to manipulate the market. Oh, that's going to be fun.
I still want to take that picture outside of the DTCC building.
That should be fun.
I know. But yeah, guys, I mean, again, the algorithms are great. Everything. Yeah, everybody's first month is $5. So hop in or not. I mean, we're going to sit here printed money in the market all day long. You guys want to join us? Cool.
Yeah.
In
So,
Redbird trades, there's a reason why we show percentages, not dollar amount. I could make 10 grand in a day, and if I show you that, it's not going to help you.
no.
The percentages are what matters. Here's why. And we were talking about this yesterday with psychology. Like Gabe showed you guys running up his account from 10 grand to 310K, but that was a challenge and it was pretty cool. But so here is the issue. If new people with $2,000 or $3,000 accounts come in and they see people making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 in a day, it makes them not only, it's not discouraged, but they don't necessarily understand the reality of what trading actually is. It's a game of percentages, not dollar amounts. I don't give a fuck what the dollar amount is. It's percentages. Now, here's what also people do. What they do is they look at the market in a way where, let's say you have $1,000 and you're trying to, your goal is 100,000. Let's say that's going to take you 4 or 5 years to do slowly compounding. We talked about this yesterday. We're going to talk about it more in the masterclass tomorrow, where if you know that it's going to take you a significant period of time in order to get to a certain point, you're more likely to make stupid decisions in the present. Now, seeing all of these crazy dollar amount gains on social media is not helping you, because what it does is it makes you think that you can do that quickly, and you can't. And in order to do that, you would have to take on a wild amount of risk. So that tip that I was trying to show you guys, focus on the compounding so that you can then switch your mindset from flipping accounts to using your accounts as income, is the most powerful thing ever. Because if you can do that with your smaller accounts, you're going to get up to those larger amounts a lot faster and safer and know how to manage that amount of money than you would if you're just trying to run up money. Like, it doesn't help you. Like, yeah, would it be great for marketing if I was like, I just made $10,000 in a day? Yeah, but that's not what it's about. It's about you guys actually having the proper skills in order to make money, not fucking dollar amounts and me and Gabe flexing on you guys. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, like, what? Let's say a $1 million port was 1%. That's 10 grand. I mean, so hey, yeah, 10 grand. That looks sexy, but how big is your port?
Right.
It's so that's it. I love how there's YouTube videos are like how I made $36,000, how I made etc. How I made etc.
Like you
And
were
it's
going
like,
into
hey,
that
that's
position with 800 grand. Like, fucking people aren't doing that. I also want to give a shout out to Josh Allen over here. Signing up today, came over to your channel from the Chris Sane video response review. Love what you guys are building. Slept on the $5.99 deal, but I don't give a fuck. The price now is like getting fine wine. Hey, you still got the deal, bro. $5 for your first month. Hop in. But shout out to you, Josh, for coming in, man. Taking control of your financial freedom and future. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he came over from the Chris Sane video?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Was that YouTube?
So you do it not for money? No, guys, oh man, this is okay. So money is secondary when you're trading. I'm never really focused on the money. I'm focused on making a good trade. The outcome is irrelevant to me. As long as I can consistently know that I'm taking solid trade setups with good risk to reward, I know I have an edge in the market with the traffic lights and thigh gap. So over time, it's going to work, and the money is secondary. The focus of good traders is make good trades. It doesn't, and that's going to sound like making money, but that's not it, guys. I need you guys to start thinking a little bit differently. It's not about the dollar amounts on the screen. It's about percentages. But rather than that, like other than that, it's about making good trades. I could do something really fucking stupid in the day, throw like a wild amount of money on a 0 day, make 500% and make a bunch of money. But is that good? No, it's not good. Because most of the time what happens is the next day, the couple of days after, you're going to lose it because you're going to do the same thing and it's not consistent and repeatable. What we are trying to have you guys do here is become your own like robot or algorithm. You're just like trying to hunt for those good setups. Are you making a good trade with 13 foot? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the strategy that I use. I use the thigh gap. I use the traffic lights. I tell you guys exactly what I do every single day. Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you think I talk about it so much? Why do you think I'm the only person on YouTube that has a video of one of their members taking their accounts from 8,000 to 1,000,000?
Yeah. Kiss my silver ass. I mean, I like your name.
I do like his name.
Yeah. I like the name.
The thigh gap play on AMC printed.
Let's see. Spy taking a dive. Ooh, baby. Oh, come on. See here. This is what irritates me. You know, when someone says, "Oh, spy taking a dive," it literally moved just 40 cents.
It's okay.
Like,
They used to do that to me all the time when I was in. It's like, it's ripping. It's like, it's up 10 cents. Shut the fuck up. But it's okay.
yeah, it's holding its highs. It did break below the 24, so it's done that in this trend 2 other times. But you could definitely see a cadence, guys. Look at the cadence. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, just pay attention to the cadence. As it stands, RSI is above 50. I'm looking at the 3-minute here with the moving average above 50.
Yeah,
And
I'm looking at
MACD, yeah, firmly above neutral. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Cautionary tale of risk management. I YOLO'd it, bro. I YOLO'd the 0 days on the sun.
Yeah, you fucked around and found
Fucking
out.
full port 0 days. I didn't die though. That was my whole thought process going in. I was like, will I die? No. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
The timing was perfect too, because I came back from hot Florida and it's like really nice in Boston this week. It's gonna be like 80 on Friday. Guess what I'm probably gonna be doing?
What?
Going out in the sun. I got sunscreen. Don't worry. I should be good by then.
Bro. Okay, so I want to know, what were your goals other than just being like a total degen without sunscreen? What were your goals, honestly,
Get
when you
tan.
decided?
So I
Okay.
accomplished my goal.
Dude, that's not a
But
tan.
it was
That's
like eye for an eye.
a burn.
The blisters on the face. Dude, the blisters were bad. The blisters were bad. It looked like the sun tried to give me herpes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the phone with Gabe at the airport. The funny thing is that when we were on FaceTime for like that 2 seconds the night before, you didn't see it. So you were on the phone, you like couldn't tell. Then I saw you at the airport and you were just like, bro.
You were leaking. That was, yeah. Hey, Taco Lori, if you're here, you want to put some of that sauce in your tacos? Yeah,
Process over profits. I like that. Like I say this all the time, guys. How do you expect to have consistent results if you don't have a consistent approach to entering, managing, and exiting your trades? It's impossible. I trade the same way every time. I'm like a
Mhm,
machine, a money printing machine.
mhm. Alright, Tesla. Let's see, what's Tesla doing?
Well, I guess from the looks of things, the trading the market is the only thing SP goes full tilt on. Guys, I don't go on full tilt in the market.
Speed Racer 1 is at 187 plays already today. Yes, also,
Choppy.
guys.
That's choppy.
Yeah, it's choppy. We also have the Calmer 3s coming at you really, really soon. Again, master level gets it first. All right.
I think they have it.
Do they?
I think they have it right now. Yeah.
Master has it already?
Yeah, I think they have the beta version. Anybody in Master, do you guys have 3 and 5 minute Speed Racer? I'm pretty sure they do.
Since when?
Since they came out.
When?
Like a while ago. Oh, you guys don't have them? Oh, then never mind. Because I thought it was in the email link. Oh, yes, on the other link. Yes, you guys have them. So you guys are going to get
the newest development. No, that's the old one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The newest development is the one that's way better.
Yeah.
Oh, and link went down for maintenance. Oh, that's fine then. So they did have it, then it'll go back to them. Yeah, that's fine.
There you go. Yeah, so that will be coming along. I'm excited for that.
3 and
Let's
5
see.
minute speed race are gonna be cool. Tomorrow's
I-
gonna be fun as shit too. Gabe and SV are trying to make us market Jedis. We're not trying, we are.
if you just listen. If you
Mhm.
just listen. Listen, Linda, listen.
Like number 80 added. Oh, better get those likes up. You're 20 away from 100. Is my AC out? No, it's Aquaphor. I'm not sweating. I'm fine. My air conditioner's on. It's nice and 70 something in here right now. It's great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Again, all right. So your goal was a tan.
Yes.
All right.
An aggressive one because I didn't know that Boston was going to be nice this week.
All right. So what was your inspiration?
I don't know. I just said I want to get tan.
But how tanned?
However much the sun was going to let me before I died.
Oh.
Let's see. We got something coming for Pythagoras, Fred. We've got something coming for that one. Guys, we have so many things, so many awesome things in the works for you guys. Like the algorithm that I'm going to show you guys today in that video is going to be fucking nuts. So I do talk a little bit about how it's up like 7 million% since the inception of like where the data is. But we focus more on like where it's been over the last 5 years, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. I try not to like tan too much too, because I get dark.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
already darker than me. Like I was whitish. I get white as fuck in the winter.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're pale, bro. Like
Not now though. Goal accomplished. I just also have shit on my face for a while and it's itchy, but I'll be fine.
Yeah. Typing says sunscreen doesn't prevent tanning. It prevents your current situation. Exactly.
You know what? Dude, I used to get sun poisoning too. And it wasn't
Yes,
because
sun poisoning.
I wouldn't get burned. Just for some reason, my skin would just like freak out in the sun and I would just be like, I would get sick.
Dude, your skin looks like it took advice from Wall Street bets. I swear to God, you YOLO'd into your skin. You fucking.
I did. It's not that bad though. It's kind of weird though. It feels like I'm wearing a mask.
Oh man. Yeah, let's see.
It was bad risk management. It was bad risk management.
Yeah,
That's not a tan line. That's just your privilege fading away. So I love those jokes.
Jesus.
Those are funny, bro. I love the white privilege jokes. Winning loser. I don't even want to hear that story. That's a gross one.
Oh, what story?
Do you see what he said?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, he burned his you know what in the sun.
Well, how?
I don't know. I don't even know how you get into that situation, but winning loser would be the guy to do it.
What'd you do? Just like sit in the middle of Fenway with your dick out? Like, yeah, just we're doing it.
I don't know how you do that.
Like, winning loser, you are one interesting person and it explains why you're fucking single. And you got to find chicks online. They don't last very long, do they? Jesus Christ.
I don't think he wants them to stick around. It's like me. I want them to leave. Leave me alone. I have things to do. Like go out in the sun and hang out with you guys. Oh, man.
Oh, winning loser. That's taking BBC to a whole new level, bro. It doesn't work like that. Jesus Christ.
He's like, fine. I'll do it myself.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god, that shit's so funny.
Oh, we got the line. Oh, he's calling.
Oh fuck. Oh god, we got a couple minutes here.
Oh wait. Oh, it's happening.
Hey,
Oh boy.
Good
Okay, man.
afternoon.
good
What the
afternoon,
fuck?
buddy.
So years ago, in my early 20s, I used to landscape, and I did landscaping for a couple of years. And when they would lay us off during the winter time and then bring us back to the springtime, what I usually, because I'm like Irish and German, so I burn really easy. And so I would usually go tanning to just give me a little bit of color since I'm going to be outside all day. I don't want to end up like STV and have all that goop on my face, you know. But so I went tanning, and I told the girl 4 minutes, and she put me in there for 9 minutes, and it burnt the tip of my dick. And I'll tell you right now, man, walking around for the next couple of days is extremely uncomfortable. And there's nothing I could do about it. So
That's rough.
that's the story. It is. I'm not just sitting, you know, I don't just sit outside naked, you know, but
That's what I thought. I was like, all right.
yeah, it was definitely different. And I do like getting girls online because I don't go to bars. I don't go to bars to pick up girls. I never have. Although I have met some girls at like TJ Maxx, and you know, but other than that, like
Shopping for chairs.
it's just easier to talk to them. Yeah, and again, like, you know, I don't want to keep them around. You know what I'm saying? If I do find one, you know, like I said, I was just in a relationship for a year, and that's a good long time for me. But like right now, you know, I just want to have fun at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have fun, and I just want to just like, that's it. That's all. But I don't want. Yeah, I definitely don't want a coat check like you have at your place.
I do have a coat check.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they can leave their panties behind, but I gotta throw them out because the next girl is gonna be like, "Holy, you know, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna back off those 2 years." She's like, "Getting this."
Fair enough.
So, anyway.
How'd you do on your trades today, buddy?
Today, I did no trades. I did zero.
Wow.
I did zero trades today.
Wow. There we go.
So I decided to take the day off. You know what I'm saying? It's like discipline, and I got a car I'm working on that really needs some loving, and I need to focus on it. So I've been watching the market and listening to you guys and whatnot, but other than that, it was like, I think today's a good day to just sit back, laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and,
I think I made like 3
you know,
trades and they were all quick flips. In and out. Make my money, get the
right. And you know, you made mention yesterday on one of your streams to you know, to all the people out there that, like, you know, take your gains, take them out and put them in like a checking account or put them in another portfolio, whatever, right? And that's what I've been doing for the past, you know, 2.5 months, when I just only had $500 and I ran it up to $2,000. And then I took that $2,000, and then again, I would play with a little bit more risk. And when I would have those double-digit days, I would just take that, you know, let the money settle. And when I'm able to withdraw it, I would just withdraw it. So I just keep a minimum balance of $2,000 in my portfolio, like on a daily basis. And that's all and that's what I generally play with. So I play with 30% about that. You know, sometimes I'll go 40%. But, you know, because what I found out for me was last year, when I had about $12,000 in my portfolio, I was getting super, super excited. And I was focusing on the dollar amounts, even though I would, even Jeffrey Forbes says, don't focus on dollar amounts, he says focus on percentages.
Yeah.
And even Gabe says the same thing. And I found myself getting so excited and seeing those dollars build up, and then all of a sudden, poof, down to $500.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, okay, let's try something different. And that's when I changed my strategy up a little bit. I have the money right now to join the Lifetime, but like, I'm nervous to do that because I like the system that I'm using right now. And because I feel if I change my system, like I'm going to have to like relearn things kind of, and add some things. And I think what you guys have for Lifetime and offer for Lifetime is fantastic, but I'm a little bit nervous to join because I kind of like the groove I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying? So I will join Lifetime at some point in time, or whatever, or 1 year, or whatever it's called now.
What I would say, winning loser, is
yeah. Go ahead.
Thigh Gap, in the way that we're teaching the new things in Master, is probably doing is probably going to feed into what you're already doing. Because I kind of know what you're already doing. I think it would be again, you don't have to do it now, but I think it would benefit you a lot. It's benefited like a lot of the people that have been in there too. It's just a different way of looking at the market. Like the way that I'm using Thigh Gap, I'm just front running everything with really, really, really tight risk.
Right. I got you. It's tough for me sometimes to keep looking at my phone, especially with my boss working around and stuff. I don't want to. But there's going to be a day where I just, he'll come over to me and I'll be like, listen, I make more money than you. Sorry.
The boss?
What are you doing? What's up?
The boss is going to come over to you and tell you that?
No, I'm going to tell him that one day.
Yeah, exactly.
There's going to be a day where like, hey, I make more money than you, so just walk away. When him and I get in, he's Portuguese, so he can get an attitude, and me and him would kind of go at it, and I'd find myself, yelling back at him and stuff like that. And when you argue with a fool, that just makes two. So what I did was I went out and I bought a pacifier, and I keep the pacifier in my pocket. So at anytime he gets kind of uppity and gets kind of stressed out because he creates his own stressful situation, instead of yelling back at him, I just take out my pacifier and I open my hand and I show it to him. And then he's like, fuck you. And then he walks away. He walks away. That's me just saying, stop being a little baby bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot easier for me because then I don't have to burn I'm not burning my serenity.
I'm terrified to know what your interview sounded like, honestly.
Well, my interview was with the owner, and he offered me to come to this show. He asked me if I wanted to come to we have 4 shops. So he offered me this job because when I was at the other shop, I was a new guy there. I was only there for like 4 months, and all the talk through the session and whatnot got me thinking. And I thought to myself, well, geez, like I'm the newest guy here, and if he has to make some cuts because of a recession, I'm getting cut. I don't want to be on an opponent. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I would take this position, which I wanted to be on a frame. I wanted to be on the frame machine and learn all the car alliance system and everything like that. But I figured if I made myself a bigger fish in a smaller pond, it would benefit me because now I'm more beneficial and crucial to the company than I was when I was at the other shop. If you get what I'm saying. So, kind of risk management, but with work, So I'm okay here, and we have a good time. I work with a bunch of Hispanic guys from El Salvador and Guatemala, and they teach me all the bad words, which I like. So. I'm Spanish.
Well, all right, man.
So yeah, so whatever. But nonetheless, yeah, there'll be a day where I join Lifetime. But like right now, I just kind of feel comfortable with the groove that I'm in. You know, but sometimes when you change up strategies, it takes a little bit to learn and get used to. And I just don't want to lose money at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, it's just an
I mean,
additional.
I remember.
It just takes things
Well,
further.
I do
It's an
remember.
additional layer and makes things a lot easier. That's what we do in masterclass. It makes things like
Right.
10 times easier.
Mhm.
So like
Right.
winning loser.
Makes
Here's kind of
things
the
a
way
lot
that I
clearer.
break it down. When I trade with thigh gap versus let's say a normal way of trading that we usually do, with traffic lights, crosses, or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's say that those normal traffic lights or crosses, on average, let's say I'm trading SPY. On average, I'm capturing $1 of movement. Or that's what the trade's going to give.
Yeah.
But remember, you're not going to top and bottom tickets. You're getting like 50 cents of that move. With thigh gap and the things that we teach in masterclass, that like overall move then becomes $1.50, $2, $2.50. And if you're capturing half of the move, you're making more money.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand it. I definitely understand it. It's more of just like it's an emotion thing for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
I will definitely join, but I just kind of like where I'm at right now. Especially as I'm still learning, I'm always learning different things. I mean, at the very beginning of my trading, I realized that I was listening to too many people at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be listening to Wrench Capital, and I'd be listening to Jeffrey Forbes, and I'd be listening to you, and then the only reason I found Gabe because Wrench Capital said something about Review Dork, and I was like, well, what the fuck is this? And so I went over there and checked that out, and that was during the time of AMC's going to the moon, and that whole community. But that got broke down. It got broke down, and it is what it is. I don't care. I made money off AMC. I'm fine with it. I made a lot more money off AMC than I ever thought I could make, actually, to be honest with you. And I'm glad I sold my guitar and decided to buy AMC shares at that current time in my life. But with that said, I noticed that listening to too many people at once and how they do what they do was fucking me up, because I was trying to take a little bit of what they do and a little bit of what
That's one of the reasons why we have the algorithms to show people, because it's like, this is what we teach you. It's in an algorithm. Why the fuck are you listening to anything else? It's like, the algorithms work. Follow the damn strategy.
Exactly. Like following too many people at once it's not a good system. So I've found a groove right now, and I'm just kind of chilling.
That's good, man. That's great.
Right on. All right, so I'm gonna jump off the phone here, and I hope your head feels better, buddy. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. At least it wasn't the wrong head. Okay.
Yeah, facts. Could have been a lot worse.
Facts. Trust me on that. I'm not comfortable to walk around with a bird kit.
Oh, I bet it's not.
All right, y'all.
Later, buddy.
See you.
Peace. Okay. Lines are off.
Lines are off.
Always an interesting time with him
love
on the
winning
line.
loser.
Always an interesting time. Okay, I think that's it for us.
I think so. Team, get ready for those videos later today. The Rumble, it's gonna go on Rumble a little bit earlier than YouTube, so get ready for that. Gabe's got a video coming out today, and we're just gonna continue printing in Print City. Remember, team, $5 for your first month using code Print City. You want to upgrade, get all the master stuff. There you guys go. It's right in your subscription page. Make sure you guys hop in there with us.
Yes, sir. Let me see here. 1 second. Oh, sweet. All right. So you guys want to talk dollar amounts, right? I have a contract with NVIDIA, right? Dollar amount, $4,280. That's a dollar amount, right? 10% would be $400,
Mhm.
right? That's it. But again, 10% is 10%. Remember we talk about the best trade is a trade where you know when to get in and when to get out. That's essentially what I'm trading for. Is
There's a
because
lesson in that position size too. Gabe knows that today is a choppy bullshit day. So why go full size and subject yourself to more risk? Like I
Exactly.
said earlier, I'm scalping for pennies.
Yeah. So that position size is 2.5,
Yeah.
boys and girls. It's a 2.5% position size, right? If she starts running, then I quarter in, right? So, and this is why we talk about when you guys, especially when you're just getting started, 10% allocation should be
The absolute maximum. You don't need to be
yeah,
doing 10.
it's going to be your absolute maximum. But when you're playing into times of uncertainty, like morning chop, playing the 1 minute,
Size.
especially playing the 1 minute,
Oh yeah.
right? You are doing 1.5 to 2.5%,
Mhm.
right? You're not going to go ahead and just 10% on the 1 minute. No, right?
Mhm.
And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Okay, so when you do stuff like that, right? Whether it's the 1 minute or if you're going to go ahead and play with an outsized position, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, frank and upfront, you're already doing it wrong because you're chasing that. That tells me already you're chasing the dollar amount and not the percentage.
Mhm.
Exactly. I mean, someone says, okay, well, if I get 10% on 2.5, maybe I could just do 10% and make 10% on 10%. But you're already chasing the dollar amount at that point,
Mhm.
right? So we're here to protect you guys from yourselves, right? And yeah, just trade responsibly. You're not going to get that in any other community. I mean, Wall Street Bets, I mean, they champion YOLOs
DJ
and
and nonsense.
yeah, they champion nonsense. And so we got our work cut out for us because that is not the way.
It's not.
It's not the way.
It's like telling a heroin addict don't do heroin. It's like they're gonna do it.
It's like telling STV to wear
Don't go out in the
sunscreen.
sun. Probably not gonna. Well, next time I will.
Oh, now you will. Yeah, it's easier to get clicks with hypes, and that's the thing. That's something STV and myself just have not done, and we don't want to do. But we got some interesting shit coming your way. Don't worry,
Mhm.
you'll see. All right,
Mhm.
guys. Peace out.
Peace. Bye. Later.
You gotta fucking do this all the time. You know what? You know what?
What?
You know what?
What? You have it?
1 second.
Do you have the thing?
1 second.
There
That's
it
my
is.
brother.
Bye. Adios. Later.
You're literally his brother. Here you
Yeah.
go. Oh my god. All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Later.